Alright, so how's it going everybody? It is iVolt and welcome to kind of a, I guess, discussion sorts of video, because we've got Komodo, who's on Twitter of course. He's a very prominent modder and data miner as well for fighters, for pretty much any other game that he gets his hands on in terms of PC. He's also got his own website, animegamemods.net, and there you can find mods and how to install them, and like for fighters or for Xenoverse, for whatever the case may be. However, that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is a data mine that he has done with the recent update that came out today on Steam. So basically what we've got here is we've got Super Baby Vegeta 2 and Kefla. Obviously they're releasing because they're the DLC characters. What he said about them is that both characters use partner preset flag in the character list. That means they likely may be customizable partners in the future, or perhaps plan to be implemented as partners but scrapped. So we might be able to use them in that story thing, I guess. But the thing that you're here for, that you probably saw in the thumbnail, is that we may have a new variation of Gogeta and the new Broly. And this is extremely interesting because it's not even the data mine that's 100% interesting. It's the fact there's been like so many rumors that there's gonna be that Goku and Vegeta will end up fusing into Gogeta in this upcoming movie to fight against Broly. And it feels like with more and more things popping up, it feels like that's more and more likely to happen. But I feel like if they do fuse, I feel like they might get close to winning and then they'll defuse. Like that's always the case in Dragon Ball. Like Gotenks defused before he beat, I think it was Super Buu. And then you've got like Vegeta, he defused before he beat Zamasu. So I feel like Gogeta might end up putting a really good fight against Broly, like maybe even decimating him. But I would kind of prefer it if it went like back and forth, I guess, where it's like for the first time we see a character who can really oppose the fusion here. Because usually when characters fuse, they just decimate the other opponent until time runs out. But here it would be amazing to see, like they realize they have 5 minutes, and it's like they've got 5 minutes to beat this behemoth of a character, this insane anomaly, I suppose, because it's never been seen. Like this kind of character has never been seen before. Obviously this is the original Broly, right? But this character here, this Broly, is beyond Super Saiyan Blue Goku, maybe even Ultra Instinct. Like it's ridiculous, and that's all we saw from the trailers themselves. But so the first thing is, we already have the Fusion Reborn Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the game, so that kind of rules out anything else. I don't really see it as a Heroes Gogeta being added, because the Heroes Gogeta just has like a different kind of outfit in his chest, but most of his clothes remain the same. So his supers are, for Gogeta, variant 1 has Kamehameha, Super Mad Dance. His other two supers have no names. His ultimate has no name, and his evasive is Vanisher Guard. And his second variant has Gallic Gun, Super God Fist, which makes sense because, like, hey, the second variant is more tailored to, you know, Vegeta, and the first one is Goku. And then the other two skills have no name. His ultimate has no name, and the evasive is the same. And for Broly, his supers, his first three supers have no name, but the fourth one is Maximum Charge. His first ultimate has no name, so I assume it's going to be one of those movie moves. I feel like they're going to really go all out with this DLC, and it kind of makes sense with the timings here. They might release it alongside the movie, which would be actually amazing. And his second ultimate is Gigantic Meteor, just like the original Broly has, and his evasive is Instant Rise. So that's really it for the data mine. It's interesting because Komodo himself was talking about this. This could be DLC 8. Okay, so this could be DLC 8 tailored to the movie that's coming out, which would be awesome. We're getting new content regarding the Gogeta and Broly. So this might be Extra Pack 4, right? Extra Pack 4, and I hope that if we do get this alongside the release of the movie, which makes more sense because, like, hey, it's marketing. If you release it alongside the movie, it's gonna get a ton of sales, especially with how popular these two characters are. Like, these two characters are some of the most hyped up, most popular characters in Dragon Ball, like, of all time. Like, Broly himself is still carrying, right? He's still carrying to this very day, before even this new Broly got released. He's still carrying all that hype, Kale, when she got that legendary Berserker now, I suppose, form, everyone's like, what, is it Broly now from Universe 6? And now imagine how much money they're gonna make from the movie itself, but then also from this DLC that they will sell, like this potential extra pack 4 DLC. Nothing is confirmed 100%, okay, so like, this is found in the files, and whenever we find something in the files, it's pretty much an indication that it will, you know, come in a future update or later on. It's really cool that they end up leaving these things in the game for data miners to data mine, because it kind of gets us hyped for what's to come. So like, we've got, you know, Kefla and Baby Vegeta coming, but then we've got all of these characters that will potentially be showing up as well. Gogeta and the new Broly, which will be extremely fun to use online. So Gogeta will have 2 variants, I see, well, from what we see from the data mine, and Broly will only have 1. So I really hope there's some sort of story event as well. Doesn't have to be anything major, because like, think about it, we have the Ultra Instinct Goku already in the game, right? So if it comes to using him, you know, it's fine. You have all of his gi, you can use his normal Super Saiyan Blue form as well, same with Vegeta. It'd be pretty cool to get another skin for Vegeta where he's Super Saiyan God. I think that would be pretty awesome if they decided to do something like that with like a free update. That'd be pretty cool, because we're getting Super Saiyan God Vegeta in the game. But again, like, I don't know what they plan to do, right? It's up to them. All I know is that this is going to sell incredibly well if this does end up being the case, and I would love this to be the closure to these DLC packs. Now, I don't know if they're going to be planning like extra DLC pack 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever amount of numbers they plan, right? But I do hope that we can get our money's worth, because we already spent money on the whole season pass, and now we're spending monies on all, well, money on all of these DLCs that are coming out, right? So I've already bought extra pack 1, extra pack 2, well, the extra pack set, right, for extra pack 1 and extra pack 2. I've got like all of these other DLCs, the season pass, like, there's just so much, right? There's just so much stuff. The first DLCs in the season pass were kind of disappointing. I didn't really care about Kaba or Frost. I didn't really care about Champa or Vados. Like, they're cool and all, but in the game they're just kind of meh. What was hyped though was Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, and Pojak was alright. He didn't transform, so I was like, meh. And then DLC pack 4 was great, because we got Vegeta Blue and Zamasu, and a little bit of story with that, which is pretty cool. But hey, you can't really complain about it, as long as like with Xenoverse 3, when that happens, they do a much better job with DLCs and stuff. I hope that's the case. Then, I mean, I'm not like bashing on them now to say like it's not something that's amazing, but like if you look at all this detail that they're giving to these extra packs, like if they gave all this attention and stuff to the moves like they did with the first DLCs that we got, it would have been amazing. Like, I was hoping that we'd get like story extensions with every DLC pack. Like, if you remember with Xenoverse, the literally first DLC we got was like GT packs to get this Super Saiyan 4 and like Shenron and all that. If that is the case, I can't really remember. Let me just check. Like, yeah, GT pack 1 was GT Goku Pan and GT Trunks, and GT pack 2 was Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, Towa, and Mira. And I was like, well, that costs $10. Like, all of these things together like cost $10. Even the Resurrection F pack cost $10. It's like, jeez, man. Like, yikes. That's kind of a yikes to me, you know. But it is what it is, right? I just hope that, I don't know, it feels like DLC just gets milked, really. Like, it's almost like when you buy stuff in game. Like, I don't like bringing up Fortnite for this, but like Fortnite does it properly, I guess. Like, it's cosmetics. If you buy it if you want, it's up to you. You're not forced to. Like, you just purchase if you want to support or whatever. But I really don't like it when we get something awesome we have to like spend extra money for it. I mean, it's like obviously supporting the company and stuff, but they already make a ton of money as it is. So as long as we get really good content and it's money's worth, then I don't mind spending money on it, right? Nobody does. We're fans of this series, right? We want to see it do well. We want to see Super come back. We want to have good DLCs to pass time while we wait for the movie, while we wait for the next game, whatever the case may be. Case in point is, we just want this stuff to be good. We want this, if this is true, this potential DLC, I want this DLC to be good. I want Gogeta to have awesome moves, similar to how Kefla has amazing moves. Like, she looks so fun to use, so I hope that these characters are fun to use as well. I low-key hope that Broly is transformable. If he is, that'll be absolutely awesome. Yeah, like, imagine if you go from his base form to his, like, really buff form, then you go Super Saiyan, or maybe you have variations. That'd be pretty cool. Similar to how Models do it. I don't know, but you know how it is. This is just like what I'm thinking they should do. But yeah, you know, enough of my talk. Just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys excited for Gogeta and Broly if they're potentially going to be in Extra Pack 4 as playable characters? Do you want to see like story come along with them, clothing, parallel quests, all this extra content, have them as masters so you can learn their movesets, stuff like that? Just let me know in the comment section below. My name is iVoltGaming. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go check out Komodo's Twitter and his YouTube channel, and everything will be linked in the description below. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, but it just felt like it was just, I just wanted to talk about it, you know, so. Yeah, again, this has been it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody. Peace.